Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, here's some news coming out of Chicago by way of Houston. I mean, this is a crazy story. All right, man. So there's an artist under the TSF banner. Now, TSF, you know I've covered them a lot before. I've talked about Sauce Walka extensively. I've talked about a lot of the cats from TSF extensively, especially when the Blicka Blicka situation was going down. Now, this happens to be one of Sauce Walka's artists we're going to be talking about today. And no, we ain't talking about Peso. We're talking about none other than TSF Gohan, or as most people refer to him as Sauce Gohan. Now, Sauce Gohan is from Chicago, and he's actually, I believe, from the Inglewood section of Chicago. And, you know, when I look at his name on Instagram and I see all that, I get what's up now. And I never noticed that before. I've been following Sauce Gohan for a while. I'm talking about a long time. I don't think there's anybody in TSF I haven't been tracking or checking on social media. But dude, man, seemed to have run into a problem in Chicago. Now, this is all rumor. This is not even a report. This is what's going around on social media, and it looks like it's been confirmed by none other than Sauce Walka. But we're going to get we're going to get into all that, I should say. But before we do that, man, hold up. And just so I don't lead you guys on to what this video is about, the rumor is Sauce Gohan got shot, man. Yeah, he was driving down the highway and got shot. But, you know, there's more details to that. So before we get to the specifics, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And, man, let's get it. All right, now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about this Sauce Gohan situation real quick, man. Okay, so this is what we know so far according to the rumors and the stuff that's floating around social media. Now, like I said before, I don't have any official report to showcase this. And when I first got word of this, it was from an unofficial source. So I'm not going to name that source. But then I saw Say Cheese post this. And then I saw none other than Sauce Walka comment. And I saw that his location, he was in Chicago or whatnot. So this looks like a real deal situation. Now, this is the story so far. Now, in the post from Say Cheese, he said this. He said, TSF Chicago rapper Sauce Gohan was shot in the head in Chicago, 6 p.m. broad daylight on the Dan Ryan Highway in his Hellcat and survived a headshot with a bullet lodged between his right eye. Ow. He's currently in the hospital in stable condition, which is good news, man. That is great news that he's in stable condition. For some of you who don't understand, man, to bring a patient to stable condition, man, from a gunshot wound and a headshot at that, man, you know, the things have lined up for him well, man. That's a good sign, I'll say that, man. So it should be much prayers going out to Sauce Gohan. And, man, it seemed like the word of this is starting to spread like wildfire. Now, what's not specific if this took place yesterday or today, because some of the rumors out there are saying this took place actually 2 days ago or 3 days ago and not today. But man, anyway, a video was released online and it showcased the vehicle and the gunshot wound. The gunshots that went through the door, the driver's side door. So you can tell that this vehicle, this Hellcat, which happens to be an amazingly sweet car, man. Those Hellcats are sweet. I mean, they're dangerous, but man, they are sweet. And I guess, man, somebody rode up to him. I'm not sure the situation, if they had the right person or not. There is some big rumors on some of these social media platforms about who's responsible and whatnot. And they're putting names out there and stuff like that. I can't confirm any of that, so I'm not going down that road at all, right? But this is definitely a horrible situation. Now, Sauce Walka lended some legitimacy to these claims and to these rumors by posting on social media a couple of things. Now, let me show you some of these posts by Sauce Walka. Now, Sauce Walka posted a picture, and on the caption of the picture, he had a couple of things to say. This is what he said verbatim. He said, frontline, hashtag TSF business, hashtag Southside, and then he added Sauce Gohan, the baby goat in Chicago in real life. He healing, we outside, spilling. So he's just letting it be known that Sauce Walka is okay and they outside, they got his back or whatnot. You know what I mean? I don't want to dig too deep into that because, you know, people will start digging out of that and make it seem like Sauce Walka showed up to Chicago just to, you know, get in the streets on behalf of Sauce Gohan. even if that was the case, I don't believe that's the case. I think his artist is in a tough situation, so he went out there to show support the best way that he could, man. And that's what he should do, man. Anytime you're a label artist, a label owner, and you got an artist or whatnot, the best thing they get into a situation like this is not to leave them out there, to make sure that they got support. But man, it looks like Sauce Gohan was getting a lot of movement on social media as far as some of his affiliations, and people were just, comparing who he's gotten into it with before in the past, and it seems like, man, none of those things are coming up as legitimate sources, right? So Sauce Walka was also seen in another post a day ago with this picture right here, and this is what kind of shows that maybe this didn't happen today, maybe this happened like a day ago or whatever, because this picture is from yesterday, and this was the caption from that picture as well. You see in this post right here, Sauce Walka said something similar, and it was from a day ago, and he said, back at the crib, and I don't know what, that's a building right there, and then ... Chicago spilling noise in the gangway, dripping, hashtag TSF business, hashtag Blackbird. And you seen even Rizzo, who's down with TSF. You guys might remember him from the situation he got into it with Billy Black. And he basically, did some raindrop emojis after that. So, either signifying drippy or whatever, man, Now, this is odd right here, though. If we focus in on the picture, a lot of people pointed this out. And it looks like Sauce Walka actually got a vest on in the picture. I guess he feels like, man, if he coming to the Chi, he's not coming, unprotected. I feel him about that, especially being a rapper, a high-profile rapper, and your artist just got shot. Man, he ought to show up with every type of protection you could think of. So I'm not holding that against him at all, man. Now, this is a crazy situation, but to make a positive out of it, at least Sauce Gohan, no matter what, it looks like he's going to survive this, which is great, man, which is a blessing, whatever, man. But the crazy thing about these things, each and every week we have one of these situations, is it brings you closer into the understanding of how these artists are struggling out here, or the type of crowds that they're running into sometimes when they're at that mid-level or to lower level, just trying to break it into the rap game, man. It's a compelling situation because, the stories, I don't think they're going to stop anytime soon, because there's a lot of cats trying to get in the rap game who are directly connected to the streets. Now, I'm not saying in any way, shape, or form that Sauce Gohan led to this or any of his actions led to this, because he might have just been an innocent bystander riding in the car when all this allegedly happened, right? But to be real, man, it seems like a lot of these stories link back to neighborhoods and little past beefs that seem to spring up out of nowhere. Now, with that, this has been your boy. What do you guys think, man? Do you think that Sauce Gohan going back to Chicago or even being in Chicago was just a bad look, man? He probably should have moved to Houston or stayed out in Houston with Sauce Walka? Or do you feel that this just could have been a one-off situation that could have happened to anybody, and Sauce Gohan should just, be happy for the fact that he survived this terrible, terrible encounter? Now, with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And we out of here. Peace.